Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies.
And we're live, guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
Thank you so much
What's up,
for your
everyone?
time.
I've been gone a few weeks. It's been like a normal seasonal thing for me where things get complicated. My car breaks down, Facebook messes with me, StreamYard kicks me out, shit like that. So
Yeah.
it's becoming a yearly tradition, I'm noticing. But we are here today. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I have a few announcements before we get started here.
Yeah.
This is going to be 331 episodes today.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
You are an old man. Happy birthday.
We hit 300 about 2 hours ago.
Yep.
Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of talking. That's a lot of musicians. That's a lot of time put into it. How many years have you been doing it?
4.
That's a lot to fit in the 4 years, to be honest.
And I'm literally booked.
The amount of work this man puts into his podcast, multiples per week. Props. Rob, mad respect, man.
And we're booked until January 18th at the moment.
Yeah.
Wow, all the way till January 18th? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember, when I had spoken to you, we were talking about, doing this, live stream in October, and, November came so fast, and now it's, about to be December. It's crazy how time goes by so fast, and I've always been told, too, that, the older you get, the, less time you feel that you have. That's crazy.
Technically, yeah.
It goes faster. Faster.
That and one other thing before we all get started. We are at 849 subscribers at the moment. When we hit 1,000, I will be doing a giveaway.
Oh,
it could be a gift card. It could be a mystery box. It could be concert tickets. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing at the moment. But we have to hit that 1,000 mark. So that lovely red button that should be up here. Please do so.
I'm coming to Jersey.
You're coming?
Don't do that to me, people. Actually, I want to go. Yeah, actually, I do want to leave.
Jersey's fucking
do
awesome.
Do it.
It's one of the coolest places. I went to Jersey a few months back, and it's just the music scene out there is so lively, and the people are so welcoming, and it's just kind of the East Coast vibes are where it's at.
Where were you in Jersey?
All day.
Where was I by Jersey? I was I want to say, I'm not that familiar because I've only been to New York about 4 times, but I was right near the canal where you have to travel to get to Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was pretty close to everything. I would say my favorite venue out there was Dingbats though. When I
okay.
I love
that place a lot lately from a lot.
That is Clifton, New Jersey.
Okay.
I'm about 45 minutes away from there, I believe.
Not bad.
And we got Marla saying hello.
What would you say is your favorite venue out there?
Starland Ballroom, all day, every day.
Okay, cool. What's it like? What are the vibes like? Is it a dive bar? Is it
no.
A concert venue?
It's a huge concert venue. Anybody you could ever think of has played there.
Oh, that's fucking cool. That's
up to. I will actually be there January 6th for God Forbid.
Oh, that's sick. That is pretty fucking rad. Yeah, we love to party over here, so we appreciate venues that are able to, dig the vibes of that.
And I should be at Kill Switch on the 28th of December.
Ooh, I've never seen Kill Switch. I've always wanted to see them.
Fantastic.
Those are the only shows I know I'll be at, but
by tomorrow we'll have 3 more of that list. Trust me, that shit just growing.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Whose birthday is
You're
it?
fine, killing it for the
Happy
scene,
birthday.
man. You're doing good, Rob. You're killing it. Props. Just serious.
Thank you.
Serious props. All right. And I'll catch up with that. So, if anyone hasn't noticed, we do have a guest journalist with us. We have Jay from Rock Rage Radio. What's up, Jay?
Hey everyone, how you doing?
Hey,
doing?
Y'all hear
I
me? Up?
decided to pop this little surprise, and I hit him up. I'm like, "You got some time later?" He's like, "All right, I can pop in real quick."
Absolutely, especially
Jay,
for this
thank
band.
you for joining us officially. This is Alenia.
Much love, the Concert Junkies, Savagely Smith,
Thank you.
Alenia, fantastic. If you check in the chat over here, I shouted everybody out. You guys rock.
Awesome.
Well, would you guys like? Would you like to introduce yourselves and tell everyone who you are, where you're from, what you're about?
Yeah, I'm Angel Lynetta. I have a bunch of different aliases, but my name is Angel Lynetta. I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. For starters, and then this is Axel.
Yes, my name is Axel. I am from Orland Park. It's just an outer suburb. Been living there for about maybe 5 years. I grew up south, like by yeah, I mean, I met these guys. I've met Adam I've known him for almost 15 years. Playing bands together, you know. So we've had some experience with each other, on stage and things like that. So I'm really glad to get together with these guys.
Yeah, let Adam introduce himself.
He's camera shy.
So,
Hello, everybody.
He's just
welcome to your interview. All right, I'm going to ask you a huge favor. I'm going to ask you a real big favor, hon. Talk really loud because there's a lot of background noise, and it's making it difficult to make out a lot of what's being said.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, how are you guys doing?
Doing good. How
Legendary.
are you, man?
Doing good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just like in a weird shy zone, so I apologize. Nice to see you guys. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you for having this interview. It's really nice to meet you guys. Rob, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Fran, it's nice to see you again. Jay, how you doing, man?
Legendary, brother.
Hey, how are you, man?
Yep. If you're shy, just put on some cool glasses. You know, kind of like Big Daddy, Adam Sandler. It helps me out.
Hey, no, you're right about that. You're right. No shade right here. Hold up. Give me a second.
So, hey, Jay, Marla wants to know what you're drinking.
Everything. What you got? Right now, some beer. It's going to be followed up by a lot of rum. Why is all the rum gone?
I'm drinking tea, and there's no vodka.
Oh, no vodka. Yeah.
Baby steps.
See, there you go. The glasses help, right? You feel you're in the zone. You're in the zone.
Yeah, I'm
Nice and
better.
cool. Yeah, it works. It works.
I appreciate that.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
these are my Bad Hatter glasses when I DJ. I'm going to be playing you guys again this Sunday on the radio show. I love your guys' music. Fantastic.
Oh,
It's so great to have you guys on this stuff.
Bag it out, man.
Appreciate that.
Put that shit up there.
We got another song coming up too. Actually, it's releasing December 14th. It's gonna be our next event, called Exile. It's gonna be a
Really?
nice, fun, heavy one.
When is it? December 14th?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Little
Alright.
Christmas stuffer right there for people. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Right.
We'll send it over to you so you can hear it before everybody else. We got you. As soon as we're done,
Woo.
we'll send it
Ooh, I like it.
Well, we're going to be jamming that shit out.
Yeah.
We got to represent our girl, as everyone knows. And if you don't, Angel is otherwise known as Savage Fallen Angel. She is one of the Savage ladies in metal.
Ooh, I like that.
She's
Ooh,
been
that's
waiting for a
dope.
long time for this interview. This happened. And of course, everyone knows she also just recently played a killer show and set at the WC Social Club for the Savage Ladies with Sepsis. Girl, you killed it.
We appreciate it. We appreciated the opportunity and just the vibes. The audience was fucking amazing.
Yeah. No, you guys all like set the whole night. Just seeing that impact, I was just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, we enjoyed it. Like the whole show was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got good people running it. People who've never played the game really in that depth, but still killed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, everybody there killed it. It was a really nice show. Like,
Yeah.
I loved it from the beginning.
Yeah, the band's
Like,
really great.
Endine was such a good opener. Like, it was crazy. Like, I was like, man, these guys are really dope before they even started.
Yeah, I can't wait to play with them again. The whole lineup was really badass.
It was one night. Jay, and we want to thank you, not just the Savages, but I know Alenia and all the other bands that jammed it that night, man. You blasted that shit. All over.
Like they were just saying,
all over the place. Yeah, and it's just that. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
the teamwork
that whole lineup was amazing.
Really, because everybody worked together with the promotional aspect of it, and that's the important thing is teamwork.
Yeah. Everyone worked together. It was great.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed to keep doing that. I know about it, but fingers crossed. But anyway, so I know Jay doesn't have a whole lot of time because dad duty calls. I know he's got the baby tonight.
Oh yeah, baby Ozzy wants to rock out with me tonight.
Cute. Oh my god, he's so adorable. Okay, we'll start with you. We'll change it up. Usually I run my mouth, so I'll let you change. You go ahead and hit him up. Ask away.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It cut out for a second.
Since you don't have that much time, since Jay doesn't have that much time, have him start with the questions real quick.
Yeah. Get it.
All right, fantastic. You said you're having music come out in December. So when you guys have a music video or something up on YouTube, so I can feature you guys once again in the magazine, because I'm going to be playing you guys again this Sunday, and I want to keep it going for at least a while because I really like this band. And you guys are phenomenal, and you guys are people's champs. You guys are always supporting each other. Bless you.
We haven't started any production on a video just yet. We're just more focused on content at the moment, but not exactly video content. Just specifically content.
Okay, well I can get you right on the radio though.
Yeah, no, we appreciate that already. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
We are looking to create visuals in the meantime, since music videos cost a lot, and we want to bring the best quality and just the creative aspect. We really do like to take our time with what we create, so that we're able to give the best product. But we'll definitely throw out a teaser or a lyric video for it. But I've been even talking to Adam. One of my favorite movie directors is Guillermo del Toro, the dude that fucking he directed and
and the Cabinet. Yeah, Cabinet of Curiosities. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. I got a great video producer named Thomas Crane who's just like that style, and he's phenomenal and very budget friendly.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, we're always
he's up for 114 awards this year.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's for 7. He's up for 114. I'm like,
only 114.
Where's he from?
He's from here in the United States. He shot a couple of my past music videos and stuff. And he just shot one for, let's see, I want to say Queensryche and a couple other bands too.
Yeah. Hey. You guys can have that conversation later. There you go. Hey.
We're always looking to extend and expand our resources and our connections and work with other artists, because it's just I don't know, music and artists they all go hand in hand. I feel we all need each other.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Who's going to? Are we going to take turns, or are we going to let Jay shoot it up?
Oh, take turns. I got a little bit longer tonight. A little bit longer.
He'll be popping in and out. It's not the first time. Trust me, a lot of people do it.
Here, he made it.
See what I mean? I rest my case. What's up, hon? How are you?
Not too bad, just fuzzy looking, that's all. I'm doing
Fuzzy.
I'm here for it.
good.
He looks how I feel.
All right, so we're gonna just keep moving. Rob, you go ahead.
All right, I'm going to start you off with a hard question here.
Okay, we're ready for it.
What do you want to leave as your legacy in that musically, as a person?
Say that one more time.
What would you like to leave as your legacy as a person, not musically?
Oh, that's a good one. Axel, what do you think?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Think about it first.
Yeah, that's a deep one.
I like it.
And you each got to answer that one.
For me, from my perspective of it, it's the one thing that I would like to leave behind, like on that aspect would be a connection. And memories with our music, even if we're gone, the music is still there, and the connection that music is able to make with other people, like that is significant, and that should last forever.
Speak up, just.
Who's next?
Their brains
Just get over here.
Was that like a group response? You spoke for everyone? There you go.
As she said that and translated that, it pretty much came off as like, okay, yeah, we definitely agree with that.
On point.
You want to scream?
Can't disagree with that.
All right, Rob, go ahead, get him again.
All right. If you could pick one song to describe you as a person, what song would that be?
I'll answer last, yo.
Oh, I have one. It doesn't have to be our song, does it?
No.
Any song?
Preferably not your song.
My song would be Girl Anachronism, and that's by Justin Dolls. I love Justin Dolls with all my heart. The vocalist of that band, Amanda Palmer, is just very raw and unapologetic. And she's, it brings back to that connection to where when you're not afraid to be who you are. And then that encourages other people to be like, hey, maybe there isn't anything wrong with me. And, this is just part of being human. And Amanda Palmer was the first person or musician to kind of teach me that. So yeah, Justin Dolls, and the song is called Girl Anachronism.
For me, it would probably be a cross between the two songs of Unbreakable or Punisher by Veil of Maya. And that's because of the message that they spread. There being a very powerful and uplifting force to project yourself and get over your fears. Don't let anything defeat you, and let your dreams come to life. Don't let anyone stop you or take your dreams from you. It's about you laying out yourself and projecting yourself and not letting anyone stop you from showing your greatness.
What about you, Sam? Sam got one.
Last.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't really have any songs that I when I listen to this is just coming from the musician side of it. When I listen to a song, I don't really connect much with the lyrical aspect. Just because
It doesn't have to be lyrical.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking about lyrics because I usually focus more on and the instruments and things like that. So I don't really focus more on the actual lyrics of the songs.
No, but I'm saying it could be a song that resonates to you. No, it doesn't have to be the lyrical content of it. It could be.
A song that really
it could be like your personality if you're goofy or whatever. This
is a song called "Bow Down" by a band called Born of Osiris. And the reason why
I know Born of Osiris.
It's because
They're very nice guys.
when I first listened to that song, that was the first song that I that I kind of listened to, where they had like a lot of different like tempos and offbeat patterns and things like that. And that's like the song that like really opened my eyes to like progressive metal and things like that. So for the very first time, I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I didn't know where the rhythm started and where it ended and things like that. So that's one of the songs that really got me into writing more like technical, like progressive type of music. So I guess that would be my song.
Very good song.
Nice.
Tough and heavy.
Welcome back.
So, thank you. I appreciate it.
Sam.
No worries. I've got 2 songs. One of them is New Rose by The Damned, just because I feel like I'm always in a scene that's bubbling up. That's something crazy, and everyone's getting together and trying to make something new from something old kind of vibe. But then at the same time, another song, this one that really resonates with me, is Anthem by Rush, the band Rush.
Okay.
Just because the uplifting qualities of not just the lyrics and the music, but for the vibe that it gives off.
So now, is that an entry and exit song or 2 entry songs for you? Because that's a hell of an intro.
Yeah.
It would take you a long time to get through that door.
True. Very true. Very separate.
I'm just being a smart ass.
In terms of genre and taste, I understand. But I feel like that's kind of what hopefully I can always bring to a table music-wise as well, and I feel like that's what represents me, is the progressiveness as well and the loose rock vibes as well as the craziness of progressive rock and progressive metal coming in here and there.
That's awesome. Some good songs, man. Usually people say some goofy shit like me, like I have a goofy entrance, Rob, Rob's got to go on them. But you guys got some like heartfelt shit, like that's deep. That's cool.
We all come from like very different, I feel like Axel and Adam have similar like musical backgrounds, especially because they played music previously in the past together, so they naturally have like this natural connection. But we, at the end of the day, I feel like we all have come from different backgrounds and we all have different musical inspirations, and it's cool that like when we create, we're able to just put our flavors together. So
we got a really nice gumbo going on right now.
Say that again?
Gumbo.
We have a really nice gumbo in the pot.
Gumbo.
Gumbo, yeah.
Ooh, hell yeah.
So, I ask the boring questions out, the small details, but that everyone wants to know. So, how did you guys meet? And then how'd you come up with your name? What's the story behind that?
I had met, I was like making music and like, trying to figure shit out. And I went through a lot of shitty musicians, and then I happened to meet Adam, which was fucking brilliant. I met him outside at at the House of Blues in Chicago at a Slipknot tribute cover band show. And then,
they're no longer together though.
He seemed like a cool guy, and then like, he started making music and stuff, and then I was jamming with other stupid musicians or like people that just weren't working out. To be honest with you, and then Adam's like, we need to stop this, and then he just like started bringing in all these great musicians, and then the ones that ended up sticking was fucking Sam and Axel, that I'm fucking grateful for, because when you're like trying to get like your start in music and like you're trying to find your sound and just grow. To like grow with the right people, and it takes a lot to find the right people for sure.
You know what's irritating? You would make sure
I don't know how to
me. It was so long ago, I can't remember.
You can start it because you.
Oh yes. So I was in a band called Why Not Live, like maybe 15 years ago. We were looking for another guitarist at the moment because our guitarist is gonna have a baby, so he had to quit the band. So then I think we met him at a show that we played, and he sent us a couple of his videos of him doing covers and things like that, and like we loved it, because he's really talented. So we ended up recruiting him to our band, and we played for a little while, and that's how me and him met. And then we meet Sam.
So when they were getting together in the middle of playing and shit, I literally was one of the fanboys in the like back like corner, just going like, yeah, you guys are playing. And I kind of just got stuck around for a while. I befriended Adam over time. Me and him go back about 10 years or so, give or take.
And if you guys ever seen Scott Pilgrim, just think of him as like Neil. He just takes over his base.
Yeah, and then I think he had asked about the band name.
Yeah,
so before we all got together, Angel, her band was called Weapons. And then she had a lot of different musicians and stuff like that. But none of them worked out. So then when we all got together and we started writing music, we kind of felt like the new music that we were creating, it didn't really match the name or like the idea the energy that she had in the past, because we're all different individuals. So we decided to, Alenia pretty much means the beginning or the birth of an idea. So we kind of decided like, hey, we're starting fresh, we're starting a new band, new sound, new so we decided that was like kind of the best name for our band.
That's cool. And you know what? It is a very strong name. It does have power to it. So it works. I mean, it's everything about you guys too. The raw rage. That's just beautiful.
At the moment, it's like Alenia, like for me, it's really starting to feel like a higher power, like kind of like a deity, and deity, should I say? And it's very much like for me a bit spiritual. We create music and for everybody, but like in hopes that like it will empower and even like just reflect, the God within us all. So yeah, it's more of a spiritual enlightenment, type of deal compared to like Weapons. Using that name, which is a little bit more, I would say, like defensive and angry. And there's so much more to like the human, anatomy, the human brain, like the human emotion than just consciousness, than just anger and defensiveness.
Yeah. The human abstract, if I didn't say so myself.
Yeah. That's pretty much. I mean, it's all heartfelt in the end. And you got that rage, and you get that beautiful rage inside, and you just let it out. Yeah. I wish I was a musician. So I don't know. All I can do is run my mouth and move my hands. That's all I can do. I guess I'm a drummer.
And so we all come from like such different backgrounds with like music and whatnot. We all still love like metalcore, but we all have different styles. So what we chose to do is to make it progressive, but not your like regular term of like technical progressive metal, but it's progressive in the style of music. So like, we might go from having like a black metal riff, that'll transition right into like a nice little jazz part, or like a nice little classical type of music, or maybe it'll sound like, like you're in Egypt or something, or like you're in a Roman war or something, like we want to like combine. We want to like combine all of the styles, we are trying to do.
I think as well, one thing that I would like, sorry, I talk a lot. One thing I would like to also say is that, like, when it comes to like live performing, or whether it's experience for the listener. We tend to lean more towards like, you know, a theatrical, dramatic vibe and whatnot. But definitely, we would love to leave our audience with a, you know, positive experience.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jay, hey, I know Jay, you're pressed for time, so I want you to go again, man. Go ahead, hit them up with a couple questions. I know. I want to see that baby. Send pictures of it. Here he is.
Right now.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Duty calls. Duty calls. I gotta get going right now.
Yeah.
You guys have much love, baby Aussie calls.
I tried to get you in. I was like, look, I was gonna say, hit you. I was gonna say, do one more question. I
Shout
know.
out to Rock Rage Radio. You guys are this shit. Keep killing it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jay. Okay, man.
Bro.
Yeah. I tried. It's okay, but we got so much more I want to talk about. Like, you guys have had a killer like year, like the last few months. You guys just been cranking shit out.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of killers. You guys did what besides Subsist? I mean, you did a few things. You did La Armada, Bellapalooza. Was it Punk Black Chicago Fest?
Yeah, we're very.
That sounded crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
The thing is that like we really did, you know, I feel like bands, each band is gonna do things their own way. Local bands do things their own way, and I felt like, you know, we were always kind of pressured, like, oh, when are you releasing music? When are you playing shows? Play shows now. And you know, we really just like took the time. You know, even like when we were first presented Black Fest, you know, we did it because, you know, we love the organization, we love the message that they stand for. But you know, even then we're like, okay, guys, are we sure we want to do this? You know, so we took our time before hopping on stage. But you know, like, I don't know how to say it, but like we didn't really. Well, personally speaking, I don't like to speak for everybody, but like we didn't want to like leave our audience hanging, you know, because they really wanted us to play after hearing the music, and it's just like, man, we really got to give the people what they want because, you know, we create music for the people, and like doing that, and then like going through the whole I would say transitional period from being in a, you know, recording or being in our space practicing to going on stage has definitely been a growth process. You know, with this being our first year of live performing, we've gained so much from it, like, you know, experience to, I would even say, family. And we're grateful for every opportunity that we've been given. And we are so excited to, like, you know, keep pushing and, you know, because this is just the beginning. We really do feel like we're just scratching the surface. But man, the audiences that we've had have been fucking amazing. They are a blessing. I know a lot of
they got amazing people killing it for them and entertaining the fuck out of them. They have a killer band entertaining the hell out of them, man. You guys are just, you guys are wild. You are fucking, you're in, you know, the stage presence strong, hard into the
I'm glad they love it. At first, I was like, what if they think I'm nuts? But they love it.
Rob, go ahead, man. Rob's got some fun questions for you guys. He's got the questions that'll make you think. All right, so let's put him on the spot. Do it.
If you had to play your full set using a ukulele or play all covers.
Oh, ukulele. Ukulele. We breaking that bitch out.
Wait, so would we all have ukuleles?
I can do it.
Or a banjo.
Personal choice. What would you personally?
I got the banjo.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
I got the banjo.
I'll play the bass uke. I got you.
It's gonna sound folky, but I got the banjo.
You can do the folk version.
I can do the congos.
Right?
Yeah.
I got bongos at home.
Oh, there you go.
We're actually not that big on covers. We've always been asked, oh, can you guys play covers? Like, I mean, of course, we could learn a song and cover it. Like, I know at Villapalooza we did have a blast covering Slipknot. That was a fucking blast. Yeah, the audience loved it. The energy, you know, like it was badass. It was cool. But like, we will do it for entertainment purposes, you know, for our crowds and whatnot, because we do like to cater each of our sets to the type of audience that we're gonna have. But no, we would rather play all of our shit on banjos and congas and ukulele.
That's the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
All right, I want to see it.
Right? Start a Guitar Center and go get one.
All right, well, I'll let you know when I get a banjo, and then I'll do it.
Yeah,
All right, please let me know.
All right, I got you.
We want some footage.
That actually sounds pretty fun. So I
If there's no footage, it didn't happen. Next question is, what is your favorite lyric of your own?
For me, I would say right now it's one that repeats in my head. For all that I giveth, I could taketh away. And for that one, I love it a lot because it's what my mom would always tell me when she would get pissed. Like, you know, everything that I gave you, I could rip it away if I want to. So, yeah, in our next track release, yeah, I had to look up my mom's voice there for sure.
I would say for me, it would have to be "We only end to begin again." That's a lyric in Vows to Know. It just resonates with me because life is infinite. You know, you don't ever, even if you die, you keep on living. Whether it's here or in the next, you know, realm or whatever. So it really resonates with me, you know, because everything is infinite. There's nothing ends. So to me, that, you know, speaks volumes on life and consciousness.
For me, it would probably be a lyric from Exile. It would be in the chorus when Angel says, "When daylight comes, you'll perish. Until then, I sleep with bullets." So it's like as if she's thinking about like vampires or like night creatures to protect herself from, and that could also be used as like a metaphor to where somebody is trying to fight their demons at night, trying to keep them at bay from themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of deep.
Do you have one, Sam?
I'm trying to get the lyrics in my head.
I don't really mean to. I don't really intentionally like try to like put so much depth into like the lyricness of it. I don't even know if lyricness is a word, but like it comes lyricism. It just comes from.
It is now.
It comes from a heavy place, and I don't know. It just comes from a heavy place. It comes from past experiences. It comes from finding out things the hard way. It comes from, you know, survival mechanisms. And I'm just, you know, grateful to have the opportunity to share that and share messages like that with people. I'm glad they dig it. We're glad they dig it.
So far, so good. And I'm looking forward to your next release, which was what again? December 14th, right?
Yes.
All you want is jeans, a hoodie, belt, socks and underwear, anime shit.
2 days right before December 16th, the Catacombs event is happening where we are playing, and there's going to be a bunch of other bands and some DJs for goth and industrial. It's going to be a crazy one.
Now, I wanted to bring go ahead, hon.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought, as usual.
Just jump in. Just say hey.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. So after our release, for Exile, we'll be performing at Underground Lounge on December 16th, and it's going to be a event to just celebrate life in general. We're bringing together a lot of great bands, a lot of great visual artists. You know, one of the things I hate is like going to like we're all metalheads, but you know, like I like to party and I like to dance. You know, and I feel like why should we have to choose between going
You know what?
ham
Welcome.
and moshing?
People say I am musically well-rounded. I grew up starting out with hip hop. I have no problem owning that. I could out dance you and out headbang you. That shit is like it's like Marie Brink style, but hardcore. I got that. Just saying. You'll never see. Well, you might
that's
see
the
it.
energy. Like we
I would love to see that.
Keep the Jaeger away from me. Don't let me get emotional, like I'm pissed off about something. I'll be like, bitch, I'll tear it up. So, but moving on. Don't do it. So you guys got some cool shows coming up, and that show is also your birthday show. There's a hell of a lot of birthdays going on in December.
I didn't tell anybody it was my birthday because I didn't want it to be.
I just dropped that. You're welcome. Yeah, okay. But it's not just yours. We also had 2 recent birthdays in the band. Also, we got some birthday boys here.
Yeah, 3 Sagittarius.
Yep, I'm just saying. There's a whole lot of birthdays, and then of course Rob turned 300 today.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of birthdays.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah.
300.
I made I'm working on trying to make it to the show. Also on the 6th.
I heard that's
if I
how
do
many
that.
episodes you did now. This is 301.
Yeah,
right?
that is actually a goal. I think I'm not going to work just for you guys. And it's the first time me and Angel will be together on our first Savage appearance. And I want to back my girl up. I want to check out the shows, but so game. I'll be there. Fuck it, I'm saying it live. I got you. Yep. What else you guys got coming up?
We you can tell them about
We're gonna be
EP.
finishing up our EP.
Yeah, we're gonna have so we're releasing our single, and next year we're gonna have more EP. We don't know when it's gonna be out yet, but it's gonna be out sometime between January or spring. So
yeah. So after
just
this
sometime
event,
next year. No general ETA.
probably this
spring, late
I would say.
Springtime.
Yeah. Okay.
So after our December event, we're gonna go into a little hibernation,
Record a little bit.
focus, and then drop the EP, and then have a big ass fucking party for it, and then see, what else the tourists have to offer. We are very grateful that we do get even though we'll be like, oh, we're not gonna, we're gonna take a little breather. Sometimes shit happens, surprises come up, show offerings and whatnot. So yeah, we are planning. We are in evil planning mode.
Well, yeah, I agree. So I'm gonna let Rob take over. I always have a page and I have 2 pages full of questions, and I'll just keep going and I cut myself off. He never cuts me off. Rob, cut me off.
Actually, I'm going to put a commercial in for 1 second, and I'll be right back.
Commercial.
Alright, so I got these, those, them. Alright, so I got these, those, them.
By the way,
All right.
So this is the Cardi commercial.
It's going to be one of those nights. Okay. So I normally do this halfway through the interview. I'm letting you flip shit on me. Leave Fran out of this. You can ask me any questions.
Him, not me. Don't ask me shit.
What is one piece of advice you would give musicians that want to do music for a living?
Have hard skin.
True.
It's not for the weak.
No.
That is very true. It doesn't get any easier.
Good advice.
And you don't have to take every show either.
I agree. Burnout is a thing.
Know your worth, for sure. Let me think of another one.
Anybody can ask them.
What do you think is the worst thing a starting musician can do?
Well, here's the thing with starting musicians in general, and they've asked me, I've heard, and they've asked, they don't know how to book. They don't go out and support other venues. I mean, other people.
Mm-hmm.
They're not known. So to go to different venues and to go to different places, support your local scene.
True.
Yeah, I think so too.
Respect.
I think
You
that,
always
like,
have to support your local scene.
Exactly.
when I first started, like, like scouting, I would kind of say like scouting for musicians, or even just like seeing what it is I liked or didn't like, or what it is I wanted to recreate or felt inspired by. I would go to a ton of local shows, and I would stand front row, and I would just observe. I would observe the chemistry. I would observe how they play, the sound, just their transitions, and I would take a step back and allow myself to learn from it. If I really dig their energy, I would hit them up and be like, oh wow, like I dig your style, get to know them a little bit and then jam with them. One of the biggest mistakes I made as like a early like musician was I would say it was too much jamming, but then again I feel like jamming's good so you could like get a sense of like what you like or don't like. I would definitely say investing too much in too short of a time. That is a mistake I definitely made a few times starting off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions?
At the moment, no. But I do have like kind of a question to his last question. Okay. All right. So I do go to shows sometimes when I can, which isn't that often, but I do also work like a full-time job, and I also do take care of a kid as well. So if I already can't put forward that much time, am I just automatically looked down at not supporting
No,
this?
no, you're not looked down, but you can still share their stuff.
True.
Yeah,
You
sharing,
don't.
liking, commenting doesn't cost anything.
Nope.
It's free.
So
It's just like the action
this
of.
is
It's
so
a
this is
split second. Split
okay.
second of time.
Okay, this is a business, and Fran can attest to this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Your friend has a business, right? You probably don't. You might not have the funds to buy your nails or the hair, or there's other ways to support people in general for, say, business or whatever the case may be. So even if you're helping out another band that you like by sharing their stuff, putting a heart next to it, sharing it on your social media, you don't know where that's going to go.
True.
Connections. Yeah, it's good to make connections.
Okay.
So
I have a question. So, what's your perspective of when you try to be, awesome and like support other people, just because you love music, but the people that you're supporting don't support you? Like, what is your perspective on how to handle that situation?
it should be one hand washes the other, but half the time
Yeah.
it's not. So if you say your favorite band's Linkin Park and you share all their stuff, but they don't share any of your stuff, okay, it is what it is.
Right.
You're going to support what you're going to support. You're not going to support what you don't support.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well, I think she was still just talking about a local band, though.
I mean, here's the thing. The same toes and everything else that you're going to climb that ladder are the same toes you're going to see at the end. So if you help the person out, the small guy now, you're always going to remember who helped you at the bottom.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
So
it's important to stay humble.
so keep your ego at the door. Stay humble. Keep moving. And who's supposed to be around you is going to be, and who's not is going to drop to the wayside.
Right.
So if you support the Wiggles and they haven't helped you along the way,
Yummy, yummy.
I'm just saying. So
I'm just throwing this out there. You know, one of the Power Rangers just died recently.
yeah,
Wiggles and Power Rangers popped in my head.
David Frank.
Just he said that. I forgot his name, but he was young. Go ahead.
Jason David Frank.
Who was it?
I believe his name was Jason David Frank.
Yes, it was.
It sounds like I'm terrible with names, but he was young as hell. It was like less than a week ago or a week
Yeah,
or
he was
something
like
like that.
42, I believe.
And the other woman from Fleetwood Mac died today.
Kristen McVie?
She really?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, damn.
I slept today. I miss so much.
I think that's the thing that people forget, and it's just like when your favorite people like pass away like that, it kind of reminds you that tomorrow is never promised. You know, you just gotta.
No, it's not.
You gotta live for today and do as much as you can, and just count your blessings because tomorrow could be gone before you know it, and it sucks, but it's a harsh reality of it. You know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stop being deep now.
All right, so I want to ask you guys about Apocalypto.
For sure.
That was your latest release, right?
Yes, indeed.
It was just a couple of months ago, actually. It was very recent. How'd that go? How's that killing it?
Oh, that's awesome.
Doing well.
That is one of the songs. I mean, to be honest, I love performing that song live. Every time that like we performed it live, just like looking over the crowd and just seeing everybody move to it. And I love peace and tranquility, but I also love chaos. And I feel like that song just brings so much energy and so much chaos. And I love moving to it. You know, like it's one of my favorite songs to perform. It's well received by the audience, which I appreciate because if like we create something and they like it, I mean, you know.
It means the world.
It means the world because we honestly put so much time and stress and energy and blood, sweat, and tears into everything we create. And sometimes like, when we're creating something, you know, we'll be like, hold on, let's fix that, or what else can we do to make it even better? So there's a lot. We treat each track that we make, everything that we make, like a piece of art. And it's very sacred and precious to us, and like sharing it with other people and them accepting it, like Sam said, it means the world to us.
And when we release our art babies, we know that we're just kind of tossing them out into the ether. So the fact that people enjoy the grooves or have a memorable part if possible, it's nice to hear. It's nice to have that connection.
So when you guys released it though. I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it! I forgot. I totally lost myself. It doesn't happen too often. Okay, that's not true either. But so you guys, what was the inspiration for that? That's where I was going.
Yeah, you can.
So basically, for that song, the inspiration was pretty much like an what is it called, like enchantment.
Like a lore.
It kind of like I would say, I don't know if you guys ever heard of like sirens when you're, in the sea and then a siren starts chanting at you and kind of, hypnotizes you. That's kind of like what we were going for whenever we started developing the melody of the song. And then we kind of wanted to go from something that it's kind of like it'll hypnotize you in a way. And then for it to kind of like crescendo into like more like a metal type, and then afterwards come back down and finish the same way. That's kind of like the idea that we had for the song. So I feel like the way that we put it together, it kind of worked out. So yeah, that's one of my favorite songs also.
And lyrically, I feel like that whole like sirens hypnotizing, it definitely goes into the whole idea of it kind of being like trying to hypnotize you into either appreciating death or literally dying, and just going into that next realm, that next form of life.
Right.
the lyrics speak a lot about fearlessness. You know, not being able to. How do I say it? I'm so terrible at this. Summarizing my own lyrics. I had wrote it in inspiration of not being, you know, not having fear, you know, and dying at the end of the world, but like not being afraid to die alone, because you know, like we said in Bow to None, kind of referencing, you know, we end to begin again. So bringing that reference back into the song and having each song kind of linked together as one giant story.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. You guys describe the way you guys describe things, man.
It's
It's
real
so
hard to find the
passionate.
right
I'm
word.
like, I love it. You know, it's not just oh well because you know this shit happened. You know, I mean, I know things happen and are a lot of inspiration for people, but that's just like you guys are so deep. I love your answers.
Every time you write a new song, or like we write on like new material, it always comes from like a place in our heart, you know, like something that a feeling that we're having, or you know, something that we want to kind of portray. We always have an idea before we write the song, and then we just you know add to it and add to it until we feel like it's a completed product.
One thing I would like to also add is that I feel like a lot of times with the metal genre, you know, the lyrics or the energy, usually it just comes off as like aggressive, or you know, some might even interpret it as negative or hateful, or you know, destructive
or blasphemous or anything like that.
Yeah, and you know, like us, and you know, yes, we are part of the metal genre, but we, you know, interpret things differently, and we do it in a, I would say, a unique way. And yeah, you know, when people first heard us, you know, like they had like thought we were satanic, or like, wow, you know, heavy metal, like what are you so angry about? And it's just like it goes so much deeper, so much deeper than that.
And you guys, the way you write, the way the music, I mean, it's you show what each incident is for you. You know, it's I love the music, girl. I love it. You got it going on. Rob, go ahead. I know we're close, so I'll let you hit him with a good one.
Yeah, we have about a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
If you weren't playing music at all, what would you be doing?
Oh my god. Jumping off.
And he,
oh my god.
and he runs away.
Dude, he's just so active in the background. You guys don't even see what he's doing behind you half the time.
No, he ran away.
I just keep smiling. He's always doing something.
For me, I always said to myself that I always will want to play music. So like, even if something crazy were to happen to me, you know, like I lost my fingers or something, and I couldn't play guitar, you know, I'm gonna find a way to play something else, or you know, or I'll be one of those crazy people that starts trying to learn how to play with his feet, you know, like, you know, or if I
that is some serious talent, though, man.
Play something else, you know, like I'm gonna find a way, and I'm gonna have it. You know, it's just like I remember that I was at high school one time. It was like my freshman year. And there was this, you know, like this one little person came in one time, and he was disabled. He had no limbs. He literally had no limbs. He was all the way down to his elbows, like a little lower. And he had like just above his knees too. He had nothing. And this dude was like a professional like wrestler. And it was insane. Like, you know, he challenged anybody out there to like try to beat him, anybody from the wrestling team, and he just whooped them, you know, just like easily. And it was just insane to watch. You know, and I was like, wow, this dude's still trying to do this, and he's still that good at it, even when it looks like he can't do it. So I'm just like, yeah, you know what? That's always going to be me with music. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I would probably be an athlete, or I would be like in the military. I'd be like in the SEALs or something. Just because I don't know, just the way I grew up and the way I was raised, it's just like always push yourself to your limit, no matter what you're doing. So whether it's music, whether it's work, whether it's sports, whatever it is, always push yourself. Never stop, you know, improving on your skills or whatever it is that you want to do. So I feel like I have to be doing something to challenge myself. So if it's not music, it would have to be a sport or in the military or something for sure.
That's cool.
Yes.
For me, shit. I've always. I feel like I don't know. Music is my fucking life. It's possessed my entire life, and it saved my life, and it's put me in a place to where I feel like I belong, and I'm doing what I need to do in this world. And there's nothing really. There's nothing else I've experienced that really comes close to giving me, that like comes close to giving me that feeling. You know, I also am a visual artist. You know, I also, did go to school for, mortuary science and whatnot. And
So
even
did
with
I.
even with being a musician, like I still have a love for medical science, taxidermy, all that type of stuff. So like, it's not whether or not like, oh, like if I wasn't a musician, what would I be doing? You know, it's just I do want to be well-rounded and be able to function in the music industry, but also be able to function in the real world and also serve like a double purpose. So not just the purpose to like the music industry and the fans and the audience, but also to like my community and the world in general. One of my goals is to like, become a forensic scientist, like mortuary forensic scientist. And be able to help bring people closure and like discover how people died and give their families that closure and like help advance in medical science, which is something I still want to do and I would like to do, and maybe music can help me fund that.
I want to see. I want to hear a song about taxidermy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want details. I want to hear the passion of stuff in that bitch.
We have a couple ideas already.
See, it's an idea. Just saying. I don't know about a goal, but an idea.
So if I wasn't doing music, I feel like I'd either be a published poet, because I write poetry, or I would try to go the tough guy route and try to do wrestling, just because it would be something that I feel like would be
a poetic wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, like pro wrestling, I just like job for
So-
people.
So poetic. There you go.
Yeah, but what's stopping you right now to get your poems published? What is stopping you?
Oh, nothing. I've had 2 poems published in high school. I still have a book that I'm trying to make at the moment. I've got a few, about 20 poems.
Okay.
I'm trying to put those together in a collection and try to hopefully release that in the next year or so.
Okay.
Nice.
But I still have to figure out the publication stuff and marketing and promotion. And
I
stuff.
would
But that'll
pay.
be-
I would pay to see Sam wrestle, and I would definitely buy his book.
Aw.
I would.
Thank you.
Aw. See, she supports you even outside of music. That's the way it should
Hey,
be.
it's all good. I support her poetry too. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, just working with musicians, being able to like be part of, this whatever people want to call it, like, yeah, it's a band, but to me it feels like so much more. But to be able to work alongside brilliant musicians that are just so loving and accepting and driven, and like we all do our best to keep each other motivated, and we like to push the limits and never get comfortable. We're always trying to see like what else we could do, and just working with musicians that are able to be on that same wave link is like a total blessing.
Yeah. Totally agree. What time is it? Is there, you guys, we got to cut this off. It's been an awesome interview.
Yes,
I
it
love
has.
it. You guys have amazing answers.
You
It's
guys
just
asked
like,
brilliant fucking questions, and y'all made us think. We was thinking.
yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that.
All right, last question of the night.
Let's go.
Leave a message for your fans and where you can be followed.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
Leave a message for our fans and where we can be followed. For our fans,
Hey, sexy babies, let's get something.
man, what can I say? Let me give this a really hefty thought.
I just want to say that I hope that our music can instill any type of confidence, any type of the way for them to be able to show their greatness and not hide themselves. Let their talent, show. Let their just let themselves like just bloom. You know what I'm saying? You know, like.
And whatever obstacles.
I don't want anyone to feel like they have to have things holding them back. Exactly. Like they have people holding them back. You know, like let them just bloom. Let them like just flourish, man. You know.
I think that I would like to say to keep your eyes focused forward. Just keep it fucking focused forward. What the fuck goes on beside you doesn't matter. What the hell went on behind you doesn't matter. Just keep your eyes focused forward. Oh, and where can you guys find us? We are on every social media platform, and our music is distributed worldwide. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You are more than welcome to Apple Music. TikTok. You're more than welcome to stream our music on any of those platforms, or if you'd like, you know, you could also purchase it, Apple Music, or you could also have it for free. It's on Bandcamp. You could download it, do whatever the heck you want with it. Enjoy it. It is a gift from us to you.
Share and like, of course.
We hope that our music can always help you.
And give some people an inner peace.
And everyone come out to the December 16th show.
Come out and party with us. If you're in Chicago, come out and fucking party with us.
Oh, yeah.
We're here to celebrate you.
We will bring the
No,
fire.
we're celebrating you. It's your birthday.
Hell yeah.
I won't tell anyone, I promise. You guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. And have a beautiful Wednesday. And Angel, we'll be talking soon.
All right, awesome.
You have a good one, guys. Thank you for
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you very much.